Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 players for fantasy basketball going forward. If you have any questions about fantasy basketball or any fantasy in general, please leave them in the comments down below. Just a few things to keep in mind while you watch the video. Number one is going to be that we are ranking for category leagues. If you want me to rank for points, leave it in the comments and I can make that later. But for right now, we're going to be ranking for category leagues. Now, to start our rankings, at our number 10 spot, we have Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid has been great for fantasy so far, averaging 24 points and 11 boards, not to mention good free throw percentages, which are pretty valuable. And he's really outperforming what we thought he would do. So, given all this, we're going to rank him 10th going forward. You never know. He could get moved up. I expect he'll get moved down, but you never know what happens. At our number 9 spot, we have Jason Tatum, who has been very, very good this season, to say the least. Incredible stats, 26 points and only getting better. And he started off slow, so I think he could improve even more going forward. I could rank him higher, but given that he hasn't really outperformed some of these other people yet, I'm not going to rank him there yet. We'll see. He is a very good player with lots of potential, so there's really no limit to what he could do in a night. Next up at our number 8 spot, we have Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is definitely someone who's been underperforming, only 22 points, and we expect that will go up in the coming weeks, so we ranked him at 8. He's got 3 blocks in his last 3 games, so I think his blocks will go up. He's always got a lot of blocks, so I'm surprised he's only averaging 1.4 right now. I think he'll improve so much going forward. He'll snap back into his old self and start scoring the ball more. Once he starts doing that, he'll probably get moved up. But for right now, he's going to be at number 8. Next up, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo has a very complete game, but he does hold you back in one category, that being free throw percentage. Only shooting a little more than 60% from the field, so that's really going to kill your free throw and hurt you in that category. But otherwise, he's an all-around beast, 5 assists, 10 boards, 27 points, and he is an MVP after all, so you never know what he'll go out there and do. I think he's a great player, and you should definitely try and get him while he's underperforming a little bit. But, yeah, I think he's going to average 30 here, so he's a very good player. That's why I'm putting him here. Before we get into our next ranking, I just want to remind you, if you're enjoying the video so far, please hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Now let's get back to the rankings. At our number 6 spot, we have Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is so sporadic, I guess you should say. I mean, he almost got 50 points last night, and it's only going to go up from here. He's a threat to drop 40 on every given night, so no matter what, you're going to get a good game out of him. He's going to make so many threes. He gets assists, and he's almost automatic from the free throw line, so there's really nothing you can go wrong with this guy, but he maybe doesn't do some stuff as well as the people coming up. Still a very good player to have on your team. Next up, we have Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is my pick for MVP, and he's starting to show up for real. I mean, he got almost 40 points last night, 11 assists, almost 10 rebounds. Maybe he did get 10 rebounds. I can't remember now, but either way, he is starting to blow up, and he is performing so well. I'm sure you're so happy. He was starting off a little slow, and now he's coming back to life. He's passing like he usually does, and his stats are looking better than ever. There's really no lower you could put this guy, so I had to put him at our number 5 spot. Number 4, we have Steph Curry. Steph Curry, I mean, I'm speechless with how he has been playing. He is playing like an MVP candidate right now. He had 60, he had 38, not to mention 11 assists last night. I mean, the things he's doing right now for this Warriors team are incredible, and the things he's doing for your fantasy team are incredible. If you picked him late first round, it seems like you got the steal of the draft because he is popping off. He is blowing up, and he's doing everything we want, not to mention he's automatic from the free throw line, so that's why he's at our number 4 spot. Next up, we have Cat. We haven't seen a lot out of Cat yet, but I expect he'll come back and do the things he usually does. One of the best shooting bigs we've ever seen, and he's a passer, he's a rebounder, so you really can't go wrong with Cat. Steph Curry could debatably be over him just because we've seen a lot more from Steph Curry, but I think Cat's starting tonight, so we'll see what he does. And If he pops off, this is definitely where he should be. Even if he doesn't, I think this is where he should be. He's always been a great fantasy asset, and you cannot go wrong with Karl-Anthony Towns. Next up at our number 2 spot, we have Nikola Jokic. The thing about Nikola Jokic is he's a center, and I think he's averaging the most points in the league. Maybe James Harden is getting more, but still. So many assists. Every night he's getting so many assists, and it gives you a huge edge in that category because there's no way the other team's center is doing what Nikola Jokic is doing. I really doubt he'll keep this up, though, which is why I didn't put him at number 1, but he's getting a triple-double almost every night. You really can't argue with that. On good percentages, there's really no other spot to put this guy. He's playing phenomenal, and I think he'll keep it up for the most part. At our number 1 spot, we have James Harden. James Harden is definitely not the best player right now, but there's a reason this is for going forward. He's been the best player in fantasy for multiple years now. He's going to get his scoring back up. He's going to stop getting 15 points, and hopefully he'll keep getting 15 assists. I mean, it's incredible the way he's passing. Him and Christian Wood are unstoppable in the pick and roll, and once he starts shooting a little more, getting more usage in his offense, which we know he always does, he'll start scoring, and he'll be the best fantasy asset possible. Not to mention, usually he gets 2 steals. Right now he's only getting around 1, so once he brings that up, he will definitely be the most valuable player you can have. One thing about James Harden, do not panic with him. Do not trade him for a bad trade or anything like that. He's going to start doing what he does, so definitely do not get scammed just because you're worried about his scoring right now. That's going to be it for our top 10 fantasy rankings. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like it. It helps me out a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next video.